Okay, 7.2, I'm going to do 17 through 26 and 31 through 36 in the same video. Mostly because I'm only doing one out of 17 through 26. The cosine of 15 degrees has a formula. When you guys do the, what are they called? The remedial modules. Anyway, I can't remember what they're called now. But when you all do those modules, they go into this whole deal with adding fractions and square roots combined and rationalizing all that stuff. That is why they do that. This whole section is the reason for that particular lesson. Now, nobody does that anymore. If you need exact answers and you're not using a computer, you might be doing this. But for the most part, if you wanted the cosine of 15 degrees, you would go plug it in a calculator or you would go plug it into Google and get it. You would not do this whole formula that you see on this page and end up with the positive and negative square root of 2 minus the square root of 3 over 2. Because that is exact. But once you get past 5 or 6 decimal places, there's very little difference. You need this for theoretical work. If you're going to be, because the guy from Pink Floyd who, when Pink Floyd broke up, he's an astrophysicist, he does it. If you want to do that, that's where you would do it. If you don't, it's kind of cool if you're like me. But, don't worry about it. Alright, so 31 through 36 is the beginning of identity manipulation with some of the stuff you just practiced. You're talking about remembering what formulas are what, the creative part of it. I did notes on the right hand side. I took stuff apart on the left hand side. I tried to make little notes on where I was going and how I remembered it, what I was doing. Just, you know, it's simple as from combining like terms down to realizing that this is some obscure formula that I happen to remember. I did make a note to watch your signs. That kills me when I do these. I have to be real careful with my signs. I'm not going to go over these a lot. Most of the time, even in class in the summertime when I do this part of the class, I just do it and you guys copy it. Because this is the big falling away. Generally speaking, when you're going through math classes, when you guys hit factoring and algebra, you have the first set of kids that'll be like, well, screw this. Because that's where you really start to add some creativity into what you're doing. It's like a big puzzle. You'll have another one when you hit in geometry and proofs. You'll have people that will again say, well, this sucks, I'm not doing this anymore. This is the last one that I usually see. When you hit the factoring with identities in the trig class, people really divide up. If you can do this and you like it and it's kind of a neat thing, a lot of those people become math majors, statisticians, engineers, because this is a big creative skill. It combines that need to create something with a skill that you've learned that you're good at. Now, if you can do it, but you don't really like it, a lot of those people become engineers, a lot of those people become accountants, because you've got all those math skills and they work for you, but you have no great drive to create anything, no great drive to sort things out, which is also fine. This is also the last big falling away. It's the last time where you see people run through a math class and say, I don't know what I was thinking, but this ain't it. All right, so last section.